This is the Stanley Parable. It's like one of my favorite games. Ben's never played it before, so we're gonna test it out.
I am going into this as blind as a bat.
Yes.
So
all he knows.
Am I jumping?
What?
Sorry. Continue.
Oh, all he knows is like it's super fourth wall breaky, but that's about it.
Okay. Should I begin?
I think you should.
Do I need to like do any custom keybinds?
No, all you need to know is WASD move, keyboard or mouse is looking around, and then E is interact. So you can interact with stuff. Only other thing I'll say is this is a pretty old game, so that's why it looks a little outdated. They are actually remastering this game for like Switch and Xbox in the next year or so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to jump into it. End is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Nay.
The end is loading. Okay, let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what
this looks like Half-Life.
How long to push them, and in what
It does.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. As though he had
that's trippy.
This job. And Stanley was happy.
So I already am thinking
and then
Stanley's
day,
not
something
real.
very peculiar.
Okay.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh.
Well, there we go.
I'm just going to fiddle with some things.
Okay. You can definitely
What?
do that.
Wait.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Wow.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days.
What?
Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Whoa. That made me freak out a little bit.
That was freaky.
Okay.
But Stanley simply couldn't
Crap.
handle the pressure.
I asked.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial
Are you gonna
outcome
cut this
fell
out?
under his
Yeah, I can cut
responsibility?
this out.
He had never been trained for
I was
that.
just accidentally closed the door.
This couldn't go any way except badly. The
So
thing
first
to
of all,
do now,
that
Stanley
freaked
thought
me
to
out.
himself, is
When you
to
press
wait.
this E key,
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing
Did you hear
will
that
break
sound?
me.
Yeah, you do.
Here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure...
You can definitely
beyond
use this time to
any
check around the
was that
room.
if he waited long enough,
I know.
the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
So
Soon,
this is gonna be
very
something where
soon
it's
now,
like
this will end.
kind of
He
like
will
an
be
Outer
spoken
Worlds
to.
type thing
He
where
will
you
be
can
told
get
what to
different
do. Now
endings
it's
almost.
just a little
Maybe.
Like
bit
it's gonna bring you
closer.
back to here.
Now it's even closer.
So I'm gonna try to interact
Here it
with this
comes.
painting next. Oh, this is a freaky, like, that's weird. Alright. That didn't do anything. Let me turn off that light. Nice.
Careful not to close the door. Man, I remember first playing this game like 5 years ago. It was such an
The
experience.
meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Turn off all these computers.
So what are you thinking? Turn off all the computers?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Man,
I
you're
feel
thinking way ahead of this more than I was the first time I played.
Really?
Yes. And by the way, you can't jump.
I tried that already.
Okay.
Who farted?
Huh.
Funny.
That's an epic office mug.
Alright. There's one computer. Two. Huh?
What?
This is weird. I can't turn off that computer. What does that say? I can't read it. Okay. So this is
This is a regular office, obviously.
yes.
Oh, is that 420?
Yes it is.
Oh, epic.
And look what's right by it.
Yes.
Whoa.
No, you just made it lag.
I'm gonna get up there.
Oh, brave of you.
Psh, I'm gonna break the window.
I remember when Isaac was playing this first, he was freaked out. He was too scared to do anything.
Really? What
Yeah.
scared him?
Just later on in the game.
This is a meeting room, but this is empty.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I?
Did you? That's the question.
I mean, you tell. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I did. I don't like these sharp corners.
Yeah, it's really weird. Ronnie was saying this office is horribly laid out. Like,
Oh no!
you get the scared part now.
Oh my goodness! I don't like the dark.
Well, it's kind of the only way at this point.
Okay, Stanley, listen here, bud. You and me got this. Ah, my bad. I had to jump and drink. Okay. That's terrible.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Trying to peek around. Do
This
not
also reminds me
alter-
of Portal a lot, especially
Yeah.
this room.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'm being very controlled right now.
Well,
You know?
I mean, you did do what he said.
Room. Oh, no. What?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
This is really, like, crazy.
Yeah.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
All right, fine. Keep your secrets then.
Fine.
Up or down,
Keep your
Stanley.
secrets.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I go downstairs, though?
You definitely could.
No.
You see the red light and you're like, uh-oh.
No.
Bruh.
Wow. No.
You don't like both choices.
Crap. Oh, why? I'm so on edge right now.
Yeah, you are. You're taking everything very carefully.
Um.
Well,
These doors are closing behind me. Crap.
like almost all the doors have been closing behind
Stepping
you.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
No.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
Yes.
code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Whoa. Okay, I can get behind this. It's fine. The thing with the narrator guiding me. What?
What are you saying?
Is that darkness? Ah!
Oh, you really don't like this, do you?
Whoa! Oh! That's a long hallway.
I think you might have just found a secret.
Oh Jesus, dude!
Not too many people
I'm-
do that.
Jesus.
Why'd you pause your game?
I'm just terrified. I got lost.
Can you go back there? I don't know.
No, you can't. Okay.
Okay. I thought
Wow,
that was
by
a
the way-
secret. What?
Whoa!
Uh-oh. Did you just break the button?
Oh.
Did you press it a bunch of times?
I don't know.
I don't think it's supposed to electrocute like that.
Wait, really? You're trolling me, dude.
I don't think it was supposed to do that.
Dude, it's not that necessarily like this has like the same type of like terror as Subnautica almost.
I maybe.
Like it's like the unknown is
Yeah,
what's scary about it.
that's true.
And you being alone in the unknown is scarier.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm here. And you have Stanley.
I am Stanley. I am taking Stanley's
You have the
role.
narrator.
It actually kind of makes me feel calm.
Okay, that's good.
To his surprise, Stanley had no clue what the combination was.
Usually people hate the narrator first off.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
What?
There was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
No.
Well, there you
Turn on that
go.
light.
Something or someone did.
Holy crap.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
See.
Ooh, oh, I thought you were doing it. Make a choice, bro.
It's too obvious. See, look at that long hallway. Tell me when in video games and in movies have a long hallway just not screwed someone over.
That's true. That's true.
We're gonna go get mind control. By the way, that is very reminds me of The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah, it does. I didn't even think of that. Especially this part right now.
And X-Men.
X-Men? With like
In the
Cerebro?
dome.
Yeah.
Charles Xavier, yeah. Oh.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No? So there's many branches I can take.
I guess so.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Whoa.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I mean, Stanley's job sucks.
It kind of does. I don't think anyone should have that job.
Wait, what employee number am I? 417?
I think 427.
Okay. I'm actually going to try to find myself first. Cool. Okay, that didn't do anything.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
it does that sometimes, I guess.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
He's so dramatic.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Whoa, I'm not walking in there. What the heck? So these numbers, I should probably start like... What? There's a lot that could go wrong right now.
There is.
I'm not going to touch anything.
Okay.
Those doors didn't close. System power, I'm going to turn
And
off.
when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Whoa.
Ooh. Well, there you go. You shut off the power. Now everyone is free.
That. Oh.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Whoa.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yeah.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
Aw.
So. That's one of the endings, right? I'm assuming.
Yes, that is.
So that was a good ending, right?
Was it?
Maybe.
Think about it.
I don't know. I don't know any of the lore behind it.
Yeah. Only way to know is to
So,
play.
exactly.
I'm
This is
going to
really
tell
cool.
you right now, I got so hooked on this game, I've done every single ending.
Really?
Yeah.